What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back here with some Sinewave Fox. This time we're checking out his Fruit Basket song. Fruit Basket is actually one of the first mangas that I ever picked up and started reading. And honestly, to this day, I don't know what it was. I feel like that it kind of caught me lacking because I don't generally read shoujos, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, did I read it in a Shonen Jump? And I was like, why would it be there if it's a shoujo? I'm not too sure. I do know that they did a reboot of it back in 2019, if I believe so. But I've all but forgot about it. But it is something that I grew up with. So let's see what Soundwave 5 does with this. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. That's awesome. I don't care. Everything done by Sinewave.
Cutting out my heart to bleed. Love was never meant for me. You'll never know the words I want to say. So keep away unless you want to break.
So, you know, as I start doing, a lot of reactions to, a whole lot of vocal people who, sing a whole lot, I learn, when I listen to these reactions, I learn every time. And you ever try to do some of this stuff, like if you ever try to sing what you're hearing, you can immediately start picking out some really like difficulties, especially when it comes to expressing like emotion. So I'm sitting here listening to Soundwave Fox, and it's those trail offs, right? That like that breath. I feel like those little small little nuances that you need to do in order to convey the emotion is a lot more difficult to do in person, not in person, but on the mic than it is, right? Because we can all sing it kind of underneath our breath and everything. But when it comes to actually time to deliver that emotion and not make it sound super cheesy, it's a lot more difficult than it sounds, And I find the best way to learn how difficult something is to try to do it yourself, right? Because then you kind of understand those little small nuances.
So keep away unless you want to break. Had captured me. In your eyes it's rapturing. It's all a sign to run away and pray to God you'll make it out in one piece. You'll burn up if you love me. I'm your secret enemy, and everything you think of me will soon break out the sea. Anger is my only shelter. I don't think I'll get much better. Cutting out my heart to bleed. Love was never meant for me. You'll never know the words I want to say. So keep away unless you want to break. Cover up the butterflies. I'm a monster in disguise. You'll never know how much it hurts to say to keep away unless you want to break down, break.
Okay, I'm getting strong, like early MTV vibes. You know what I mean? Like, this is definitely something I would have woke up, at my dad's house during the summer. This is definitely something I would have woke up and heard, just jamming out to it. You know what I mean? So very, very good at nailing that type of aesthetic. And I don't know if that's what you were going for. More likely it probably isn't. This is more, it's your style. You know what I mean? So this is what it's reminding me of. The whole entire track has a sense of progression to it. And that's the type of stuff that I like to hear. There's little switch ups in the beats, the different types of sounds. It gives the song a more complete of a structure to make it sound like you are actually telling a story here. You know what I mean? And as I continue to do more and more of these reactions, one thing that I found myself being a little bit more critical as to what I want to hear. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's old age. I think, to tell you the truth, the longer that I start doing these reactions, the more the analytical, the jazz musician starts coming out, and there's these things that I start wanting to crave, and I start paying attention to. And composition has definitely been one of them, and that's why I really, really like fabvl and DPS, is because they give that sense of that composition. And Sinewave, you do as well. Composition progression. aggressive.
Break down, break down. You'll never be safe now. I hate how I never keep composure. My life is over. If I admitted anything, it wouldn't matter anyway. The truth is, I'm useless.
Like right here.
I don't want to put anyone through this.
See, I like it because why not? Why not switch it up, right? This is your sound. Whenever you trying to, especially when it comes to like popish tracks like this, right? If what you want to say or what you're saying, the emotion that's put behind it will come across a lot better if the backing instrumental is conveying that same emotion. It's the same stuff that you kind of hear in orchestra, right? If they want you to feel, dark and deep and everything, then at a moment's notice during a composition, it will just switch. And before you know it, you got this gutter feeling. So you got this feeling there besides. So what we kind of getting in here is that Sinewave is guiding us, telling us, all right, this is where you're supposed to rock out. This is where you're supposed to be all super sad and everything, right? Go get the ice cream, go get the teddy bears. It's time to be sad and everything. And now it's time to rock out again, right? It's an emotional roller coaster.
It's simple, I'm selfish. Keeping me around is nothing but a death wish. Apathy is my only shelter. I don't think I'll get much better. Cutting out my heart to bleed. Love was never meant for me. You'll never know the words I want to say. So keep away unless you want to break. Never sure to put me first. All I do is make it worse. You'll never know how much it hurts to say. To keep away unless you want to break.
I feel like I've known something about, I'm trying to really remember Fruits Basket, but since I can't remember the actual story, that I gotta look at this as a, just from a general point of view and just based off the lyrics and everything. It's just one of them things where, you believe you're gonna cause this person a whole lot of trouble. So you believe that you believe that it's in their best interest, in your best interest, if you just kind of live in your own type of misery and not necessarily invite people to join into that. Some of us are that, some of us that way, what do you call a hopeless romantic? Is that what you call it? Right? Where it's like, no matter what you feel for somebody, that it's always going to end up in the trash. That is that feeling definitely sucks. I've been there before 14 years ago. So, a lot of some of that's kind of lost on me now, being my wife and all, but I definitely know what that feels. It does suck.
Run away and fill my casket. I am cursed inside this cage. I know I'm a bit dramatic, but I promise it will hurt less without me here. Cutting out my heart to bleed. Love was never meant for me.
Sinewave, I implore you, if you are watching this, to go check out this band called Citizen Soldier. I've recently, over the month or two, been listening to a lot of their music. Now, a lot of their music kind of deal with, the improvement of mental health. But the only reason why is because I'm listening to this song and it's reminding me of them. How cool would it be? Because I believe if they was to feature somebody, I think you would be a perfect feature, right? Because as far as lyric writing, you're able to convey what you need to talk about in a lovely way with the lyrics and everything. And that's what it's reminding me of. So if you haven't heard of Citizen Soldier, definitely go check them out. You have the talent to sing right along with them.
I think it's better if you keep away. Cover up the bodies.
Gotta love those drums.
I'm a monster in disguise. You'll never know how much it hurts to say. To keep away unless you want to break.
Good job on the visuals. Yeah, very good job on the visuals, especially capturing kind of like the fast the vastness and everything. Very, very good job, right? Because like I said, the song kind of takes you all kinds of places and everything. So the visuals, which brings life to the song, they did a very good job on that. Okay. Good stuff, Soundwave. I know I've heard like a couple of your songs, you know, every now and then. I do know this is not the first reaction I have of yours on this channel, but I've been hearing some good things about this, so I decided to check it out. So we definitely will be back in the future. This isn't going to be the last Sinewave Fox that we have on this channel. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.